Hello and good day, everybody. I'm your host, Club Brother, host of Club the High Level Sports, where I'm live here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loud Cat Air. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get you guys for that. Jon Moxley became the undisputed AEW Champ, by the way, after he took out CM Punk last night. Vanessa Bryant was awarded 16 mil over the helicopter crash force that killed Kobe and Gigi and other individuals as well in the helicopter car crash back in 2020. Lakers finalized an offer to get Pat Bev for THT and Stanley Johnson. They will go to the Jazz. Also, the fact that Novak Djokovic is going to be out of the U.S. Open because he's unvaxxed. Chet Holmgren is going to be he underwent tests, by the way. He will be out for the 2022-23 NBA season. That's not going to look good there. And many other news to come, by the way, guys. That's all you need to know. All right, first, I'm going to start things off with the fact that Jon Moxley became the undisputed AEW champ. That makes him a two-time champ by the AEW champ. Big congrats to him on that. And it can be the longest reigning AEW champ in history, so who knows how that's going to turn out. Much like Roman Reigns was. So, look forward to that. And all Shield brethren, all former Shield brethren, they all were the undisputed champs. So, congrats to Jon Moxley on that. He just beat CM Punk in like 3 seconds. Wow. CM Punk dealt with an injury, not looking good there. Other news, Vanessa Bryant was awarded 16 mil over the helicopter crash photos that killed late Kobe and Gigi. God rest their souls, and other individuals that were deceased in the helicopter crash back in 2020, by the way. The LA County deputies and firefighters, they were sharing the photos which has been uncalled for. While they were playing like games and playing video games, Call of Duty, and other activities. That the photos invaded Vanessa Bryant's privacy, and it caused a lot of emotional stress. So this is a big win for Vanessa Bryant, awarded the 16 mil over helicopter crash photos. It's part of a 31 mil jury verdict, by the way, over the helicopter crash photos. So that's all there's you need to know on that, everybody. Others here, speaking of the Lakers, they finalized an offer to get Pat Bev, THT, and Stanley Johnson. They're going to the Jazz. So that's all there's you need to know on that. Other news that Collin Johnson of the G-Men, he has a torn Achilles, not looking good there. Other news, Novak Djokovic is going to be out of the U.S. Open, by the way, because he's unvaxxed. So, not good there. Other news, Chet Holmgren is he's going to be out for the 2022-23 season. After he was tested for a foot injury. He injured it. He has a LisBlanc injury. He has an injured right foot, by the way. He injured it at the Pro-Am in Seattle, by the way, last week. So my thoughts prayers go out to him, all his family members, and his fans. He will be out for the 2022-23 NBA season. That's not going to look good there, guys. So, not good. Elsewhere, other news, by the way, that J.C. Tretter retired after 8 NFL seasons. But he's going to be staying as NFL prez. So, maybe what that is for him. In other news, Yoga to the People owners Gregory Gamuccio, Mike Anderson, Haven Solomon, they were arrested on tax evasion charges. They were charged with 1 count of conspiracy to defraud IRS, 5 counts of tax evasion. That's over 6 frauds. They've convinced they can get 30 years behind bars. These they raked 20 mil from 2013 to 2020, living high off the hog. Gamuccio doled out $270K to United Airlines and $76K on hotels. He even held Broncos season tickets over $40K. 3 execs, they filed for personnel expenses using business accounts. 3 failed is 5 individual business tax returns. 3 failed to file individual tax return or business tax returns. They didn't pay the income taxes between 2013 and 2020. Also says here that Gamuccio didn't report the 1.6 million income. Anderson and Solomon had 2.1 million and 961K unreported income tax. They owed 43K, 603K, and 196K taxes. And Yoga to the People, they were valued paying the taxes. They avoided paying taxes taking customer cash payments inside tissue boxes, by the way, and they use them to pass around during classes, yoga classes, by the way. Teachers paid in cash and off bucks. So they convicted. So these yoga to the people owners, Gregory Gamusio, Mike Anderson, and Haven Solomon are convicted. They get 30 years behind bars. That's not gonna look good there. So not looking good on that. Elsewhere, other news, by the way, that Kurt Busch is gonna be missing the start of the NASCAR playoffs with concussion-like symptoms. Not looking good there. Elsewhere, other news, Serena Williams is gonna be facing Danka Kovinic at the 2022 US Open in the first round. So wish luck on that. Another news that Jennifer Flavin, she has filed for divorce from Sylvester Stallone after ending the 25-year marriage, so not looking good there. Another news is Emily Mayfield, she has said her hubby Baker is going to be with the Panthers, by the way, and Baker Mayfield is going to be starting quarterback for the Panthers when he faces former team the Browns. Also, some other news I'm going to get you guys into, by the way, that the Nats would take out the Mariners 3-1. You also had the Rangers defeat the Rockies 16-4. A's defeat the Marlins 3-2. Tigers defeat the Giants 6-1. Blue Jays defeat the Red Sox yet again 3-2. You also had Cubs defeat the Cardinals 7-1. Dodgers defeat the Brewers against 12-6. Braves defeat the Pirates 14-2. Royals defeat the D-backs 5-3. Phillies defeat the Reds 7-5. And that's all. And Rays defeat the Angels 4-3. Guardians defeat the Padres again 7-0. Tigers defeat the Giants 6-1. A's defeat the Marlins 3-2. So that's all this you need to know on everybody. Elsewhere, another news I want to Rangers defeat the Rockies 16-4. That's all the news you gotta know on that, everybody. Elsewhere, other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that I want to send birthday wishes and shout outs to Blake Lively, Gene Simmons, Tim Burton, Blair Underwood, Rachel Ray, Claudia Schiffer, Alexander Skarsgård, Rachel Bilson, DJ Terminator X, Leigh Sean Connery, Algart Bell, Trey Bills, Kel Mitchell. You got Queen Star, Latasha Duffy, Light Show, K Tranada, sorry guys, K Tranada, by the way, Justin Upton, Liv, Berdizzo, Max Muncy. Send them all your birthday wishes, shout out sweet everybody, and Karis LeVert as well. Send them Justin Upton, send them all your birthday wishes, shout out sweet people. You do so with everybody. That's all the news you need to know, and that's all I can say. So check that out, guys. All right, ladies, that's going to do right there. And also, guys, Braves with the Pirates 42. All right, well, ladies, that will do right there with the Clear Lab Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Clear Lab Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page by any. What are your thoughts on Jon Moxley becoming the undisputed AEW Champ? Let me know about that. That makes him a two-time AEW Champ. Thoughts on Vanessa Bryant awarded $16 million over the helicopter crash photos that killed Lake Kobe and Gigi Garvis and sold other victims that were deceased in the helicopter crash photos. And also the deputies and firefighters at LA County Sheriff's deputies and firefighters that took the photos, by the way. Let me know about that. Your thoughts on Collin Johnson, the G-Man, having the 20 kills? Let me know about that. Your thoughts on Chet Holmgren undergoing... What are your thoughts on Chet Holmgren being out for the 2022-23 NBA season because of a LisBlanc injury, a right foot injury that is? Let me know about that. Thus, Novak Djokovic not being able to compete at the 2020 US Open because he's still unvaxxed. Thoughts about that. So, birthday wishes out to Blake Lively, Gene Simmons, Blair Underwood, Rachel Ray, Karis LeVert, Justin Upton, others out there. People should do so on everybody's all the news you need to know that. Also, got King of Fighters and All-Star and Tekken 7 Round 2. That's right now, guys. So, that's all the news you need to know about that. And also, guys, White Sox for the World Fighter 3. So, that's all you need to know about that. That's all I can say. I'll back for more breaking news from times, 11 days, so on, a whole lot more than the clue that was sports related, sports related news you gotta know. It's all I can say. Take care of you guys. You guys have a good day. Please be safe. Bye-bye.